Okay, like turning all this into self-reference, I asked you just a geographical question. You're making it all about yourself. Warning. Here's your disclaimer. This technique should not be used to be a mean person or take advantage of people. Use it only in situations where you can get a laugh. It's on your head otherwise. Let's talk about pattern interrupts. Destroying someone's pattern and throwing them off the rails for your own amusement, which I think is hilarious. Now, before we get there, though, let's talk about self-reference to set this up. What is self-reference? It's when you talk to somebody and you might be looking for some sort of insight, but instead they turn your conversation into a way of talking about themselves. So you're saying, oh, I took that test yesterday, I really struggled. Oh, I took a test once, and when I did, and they're often a 15-minute tirade about how great they are and about a test they took, and they haven't even acknowledged what you were talking about. So this pattern interrupt accuses the person of doing that even when they haven't, and that's what makes it so freaking brilliant. So if I may say so myself, here's how you handle it. You ask the person a question so they have to talk about themselves, and then you accuse them of self-reference. It's freaking hilarious. So I might say something like, oh, where did you live before you moved to Toronto? And the person says, oh, I used to live in Northern Ontario. I was in Sudbury, and then we moved to Niagara-on-the-Lake. Okay, like turning all this into self-reference, I asked you just a geographical question. You're making it all about yourself. It's fantastic because people don't know how to react to this. Now, another way you can do it, and I love this one, use this at a party or a group of people where you know them fairly well, but you want to take control. And some guy's holding court going on and on. Ask him about himself. Then immediately accuse him of self-reference. And the key is to look baffled and annoyed. Like, hey, I'm asking a question. Why are you making this all about you? Okay, they'll back up and try to argue with you, and you just sort of look at them like they're insane. And the key is look to the other people and shrug like, what's wrong with this guy? You're building alliances. Now that's funny. A few minutes later, no, make it an hour later. You're still at the same party. Ask him another question. By now he's forgotten. Go back to the self-reference again. Say, everything I've asked you tonight, you've turned into something about you. You're a narcissist. That's the problem with you. You don't seem to be able to talk about, all you've done is talk about yourself ever since we got here. You can't discuss anything else. You frickin' narcissist. Now the person is on the defensive and has to explain why they're not a narcissist. And you can end it with one of our other interventions. Just shake your head and say, Jerry was so right about you, and walk away.
If you enjoyed that pattern interrupt and you want more just like that, click subscribe to our YouTube channel.